we tapped this blue low range and rejected off of it. Then we came down to this medium range, right? And so these times when we broke below the medium range, we didn't ever go too far. Let me kind of let me show you how deep we went into them real quick. Not too far at all, right? Just a few thousand, right? About 3.6%. So hit these. They actually this low key could be lower, but there's more taps on this level, on these levels. So we rejected off this medium range and then bounced all the way up to come where we are in this lower range right here. And yeah, price is sitting at 74K. And if you go to the 4 hour, you can see the last time we came up here, we rejected pretty hard. So we kind of did the same thing as well here, but we didn't the rejection that we had last time off of that is not the same as what we have today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is an 8% rejection, but about 9%, about almost 10%, 9.5 rejection, and we lost $7,000 difference, right? Compared to this one where we rejected and it's only about 3%, 4%. Yep, 3%. So yeah, this is where we are. Looking to break above here, right? I feel like we have one more retest. We have one more retest here, and then we have a little bit of this, right? Maybe break above, and now will we go higher than, you know what I'm saying? Higher than this level? Potentially. Could we go back lower? You know, potentially. There's no telling what we looking like in these markets, and we're still within all of these ranges. So, you know what I'm saying? That is my outlook on Bitcoin right now.
And this is the 4 hour time frame. So I got a question.
Yeah.
You had just mentioned,
range.
Yeah, you just mentioned this rejection, right? And then you actually have it marked out right here. So like we talk about, history doesn't always repeat itself, but it often does rhyme. From what you're saying, from what you just said, you think that we don't get a rejection similar to this. You think that we ended up moving up to the upside with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I bet bullish on Bitcoin. What's the state of Bitcoin anyway? What are the talks around it anyway? It's been kind of quiet.
Let's go look. Now, if you don't know, we use CoinMarketCap. We use CoinMarketCap to see the overall outlook of how we're doing, right? So it is more of a Bitcoin season. Made a little bit bigger. It's more of a Bitcoin season right now, based on this index. And we, in the previous weeks, we were in. It was about 51%, right? 52. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was about like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe. And this right here is what I wanted to really talk about right here. We have a lot of upside when it comes to the crypto space, Bitcoin, but Big Brother, but the crypto space itself, because the fear indicator is not down.
Yeah.
The fear indicator is a little bit more than neutral, right? Where it says neutral, but we're almost in the green, which means that like people are buying, right? We still got Michael Saylor buying heavy amounts. We just had him buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Okay.
Maybe that was about 4 days ago, right? And so I do want to, that was actually what was going to be my Tuesday takedown yesterday, just the fact that Michael Saylor he holds 3% of Bitcoin, of its whole supply. You know, if you don't know, Bitcoin's total max supply is 21 million tokens. And we are at about 21 or 20 million, right? Michael Saylor owns 3% of that. 3% of 20 million is a lot.
Yeah.
Because he has the biggest market share of Bitcoin than everybody else. More than our exchanges, more than our US government, right? And so it's kind of one of those things where, is it a good thing that he has 3% or is it a bad thing? Because when does Michael Saylor sell?
Yeah.
Right? And what that would do to Bitcoin, 3%. If he sold half of his tokens, right? That would crash the market. Remember when I was telling you that that 40K Bitcoin?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that it would be even more devastated than that. We're seeing prices come all the way down here. Oh, see, we'll see. Hold on, look all around our daily. We're seeing prices drop expeditiously, ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But the state of Bitcoin right now and the overall crypto market, we're moving up. We're moving towards like a bullish state.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. You know, crypto's been quiet and moving pretty slow for the past few months, man. We know what that means in the market, man. When them assets is quiet and nobody's looking at them, and you know they're quality assets, it's gonna get a moment where they boom. And you got to be able to look at the spots where nobody else is looking. And that comes with being able to read the chart. It comes with being able to do your research. All the stuff that we're doing right here on Wealth Wednesdays, man. You know, the whole point of this Wealth Wednesdays is for us to do the research and fill you guys in. But then while you guys are sitting there behind, pull your computer up, research your own stocks, pull up and chart your own stocks, whatever it is. You guys get the rundown and the how. Man, this week, I actually tried to go through the Streamlabs and have the screen on the Twitch on the phone, but it's only us. We still learning, man. We still learning, dog. So that was a solid Bitcoin breakdown, man. You want to break down anything else before we move forward? How you feeling?
Nah.
You sure? All right, man. We can get to the SPY.
Come across.
Look, man, we on the daily time frame again, man.
Oh, shit.
SPY has finally hit that $699, $700, man. We've been waiting on this. Just to break down this chart for the people who ain't been looking for the past, since the year started, honestly, we have been looking between this range at this. Let's just focus on this level, that prime resistance level of 694, man. That's been the brick wall that I've been calling it, right? So
just hit 700.
Just hit 700, and